What's going on? Brian Carroll here at powerxstrength.com HQ. Going for my walk. I know that I'm not the originator of these talks. I know Dave Tate did them for a long time. Did them on the treadmill. Would answer questions for 30, 45 minutes or longer sometimes. I know Stan did the Rhino Rants and the 10-minute talks. I know all that. I can find excuses all the time as to why I can't do videos and Q&As and I can't go for walks, but this will help keep me accountable to make sure that I don't find excuses with the twins crying and there being 1,000 different things to do. So this is going to be good for me and hopefully it'll help some of you out there. Now, today what I want to talk about is the 6 questions you should ask about your guru or your coach. I got this from Dave Tate. Dave Tate is someone I highly respect. I've known him for 15 or 16 years. Obviously lived at a Westside Barbell. He's got a very successful business in the strength industry, Elite FTS. And he shared these questions with me a long time ago, and I've kept them in my back pocket, and I use them every once in a while. But Dave gave me these questions, and they are as follows. The first one is, what is your coach's background? Simple. What's their background? Where are they from? Where are they going? The second one is, what's their education? So where'd they go to school? What have they done? What have they learned? Pretty simple, right? The third one is, how good are they at their sport or on the platform, on the field, whatever it may be? How good are they? It doesn't matter. It's not the end all be all, but it does matter. The next one is, who is their mentors? Who are their mentors? I've been fortunate enough to have mentors like Dr. McGill, Dave Tate, Adam Driggers, Don Nell Blue. I mean, there's been a bunch of people I've had in my corner that have helped me over the years, and it doesn't matter because you're going to kind of take after and learn from the people that came before you and who you hold at a high regard. So it's big. Who are your mentors? It does matter. Number 5, have they been able to make athletes strong? Who have they trained? And have they been able to make them stronger or build them into a lifter in some lifts that is greater than they are or were? That's a very difficult one because a lot of people can get people strong, but those levels, like someone like Louis Simmons who's trained people that have squatted 1,200 pounds. Louis never squatted 1,000 pounds. There's something to be said for someone who can make people stronger than them. So that's question number 5. Who have they trained? Have they been able to take them to levels that they have not been able to get to themselves? Like someone like Dave Tate has. Someone like Louis Simmons has. Someone like Rick Hussey has. And then lastly, do they practice what they preach? I know this sounds very obvious. If you ask me, pretty much all these questions are pretty obvious what you should be asking. And if you can't get satisfactory answers for these questions, at least 5 of 6, I would say, then you probably need to look elsewhere. Because let's face it, a lot of people can fit the bill just with their lifting ability and or their education. It sounds fancy. It looks good. They set the world on fire with their lifting. But if you talk to them, they're a dingbat. They're not going to be able to get people stronger. You know, they just know it works for them. So that's not the ideal coach for people or guru. You know, it's come easy to some people. They're the 1%ers. They make gains in spite of what they do, in spite of their thoughts, in spite of their programming and everything. So that's not going to be the person for most people to help them get to the next level. They're good to have as motivation, right? But they're not going to be able to give you much insight into what works for them because everything's worked for them. So they're an outlier. I wouldn't recommend being coached by an outlier unless they fit the bill on some of these other questions. And then there might be, you know, someone like, I don't know, some of these top coaches out there that are outliers and they're fantastic coaches. There's a few out there. But anyway, that's Dave Tate's 6 questions you should ask about your guru. Thank you so much. I'm going to be doing more content like this. And have a great day. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Please subscribe, like, and share the video. Let me know in the comments what you'd like to see from me what you think about the videos, and everyone have a great day, and thank you so much.